And that's when I spotted this massive sort of 10-inch blade, basically. Everything we own is in that van. Mental health problem, you know, some sort of breakdown, something's going on. At that point we heard the sirens.
Hey now, yeah! Condensation running heavy on the iron skin. Another lay-by sunrise, letting the diesel in. Salt on the tarmac, got that fire in our soul. Yeah, we're the non-lost souls, taking back control.
Well, good morning, guys. Another beautiful day. The build continues on the door. So I'll show you what I've done so far and we'll have a little chat about it. So it's on the inside now. So we started doing the cladding. Got a bit of a mitre thing going on. So we've got a bottom and a top. And then it's just going to go slats that way. And nice and sturdy. Obviously the glass is going to go in, which we've got. Yeah, we managed to get that and pick it up locally, which cost 20 quid, so we'd have to pay that ridiculous postage fee, luckily. But yeah, some people might have mentioned that this door is quite a sturdy, strong door. Well, that's because high security is key. Remember, Spirit is our home. And if we're not in the van and we've gone shopping, we don't want just anybody going in and getting stuff. We don't want to, you know, go off for a walk and come back and find everything's been taken. It's our home. So high security is key. And that leads us back to a story we kind of touched upon a couple of weeks ago. Let me sit down and chat about it. Yeah, so the story from a couple of weeks ago, we kind of touched upon it, like I said. So one morning about 7:15, 7 o'clock, I was coming out the back to let Patch onto the drive to have his morning rituals. And there was a girl stood there, giggling, literally right by the taillift. And I sort of looked, I went, "You're right." And that's when I spotted this massive sort of 10-inch blade, basically. And I went, "Okay, you're right. Yeah, well, could you leave the premises, please?" and all that malarkey. And to be fair, she did. And I started to walk down. I was about to go into the house to let him in the garden. And I turned around. She was trying the driver's door for Spirit. I went, "Excuse me, something in there for you. Move on." And she went, "Hee hee 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 hee." And at that point, Billie opened the door and said, "What's going on?" I went, "Oh, it's just somebody with a knife. Don't worry yourself. Go back in and lock the door." So Billie went back in the house. I went in the house. Billie locked the door. Let Patch in the garden, thought I'll come and check if she's still around, see if she's gone. I come back out and she's on the tail lift at the back door with a knife sharpener, because she had a knife sharpener with the knife. So she's trying that in the lock. I went, "Excuse me, can I get off there, please?" And she did. She got off there. And I went, "Can you get off property?" And she walked across the road. At that point, I clocked this other guy just up the road who's obviously on the phone. Billie then came into the house, said, "What's going on?" And I sort of said exactly what's going on. And she went, "I think we should ring the police." But then that's when Billie first sort of saw her and saw, oh, she's only like a, I don't know, late teens, early 20s sort of girl. And so Billie went out, "You're okay?" She was on the other side of the road this time, so there's a big distance between them. And she sort of said, "I don't mean no harm." And Billie went, "Yeah, you might not, but you've got a knife in your hand." So she threw the knife down, and Billie spoke for a while. And apparently she had lots of other, she's a chef somewhere, and she had lots of other kitchen knives further out the road and things like that. But anyway, long story short, Billie was talking to her, calming her down, and said, you know, if you didn't have a knife, you know, she just wanted to go and give her, you know, see what her problem was, really. At that point, we heard the sirens. We hadn't rang the police, so I think the other guy had. We heard the sirens, and she sort of scooted off down the road. And that's when the guy kind of followed at a distance. So we went, "You on the phone to the police?" She went, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And off they went round the corner. A few moments later, a policeman, this guy with a camera or a phone, come back out the road. And he spoke to us, so we just said, "She's all right. I think she's probably just some sort of mental health problem, you know, some sort of breakdown, something's going on." And he goes, "Yeah, we've detained her now." So he took our details as a witness of what we saw, and we went back in the van and carried on our business. Not long after that, the old police rang, and between the two of us with our statements, we were on the phone for nearly 2 hours. But it makes you realise, you know, we have only got, like, at the moment, currently, in the last 6 months, we've got an internal door, which is basically a bit of hardboard, and a bit of eggshell stuff inside. Not eggshell, egg box, you know, nothing to it. And I know it's been a temporary door, but it's lasted us for 6 months. So that's why I'm going a bit more overboard on this door, not just so it looks nice, but the security side of it, make it a really solid door. The polycarbonate glass we've got, you can hit with a lump hammer, apparently it won't break. It's toughened to hell, it's really strong. I've only managed to get the one piece at the moment, 4mm, because, you know, money's a bit tight. So what we will do is later on in the year, after we've done some work and sold a few more things, we will then get another piece of the same, and then I'll double glaze it up. But yeah, but today's job anyway, so that's the story. But today's job anyway is just going to carry on with the cladding and a few other little bits and pieces, then hopefully get it home, especially if it's weather holds. It's quite early, I think it's about 10:30. So, but yeah, thought I'd give you a lowdown of why, you know, security in your van is important. And like I said, ultimately it's our home, you know. Everything we own is in that van. You know, we've got a few bits and pieces around here, but nothing that we don't take really. But yeah, on with the video. And just as a footnote, hopefully I will get an haircut soon. I know. I'm going back to my old Billie Boswell bit, aren't I? So after a busy day on the door, come in the van and chill out this evening. And what's Billie doing? Bagging up.
I'm sorting out hawthorn berries
Yeah?
because they need sorting out. Good from the chaff, as they say. Is that right? Chaff.
Good from the shite.
Yeah. Well, I haven't sold any for ages, and I've sold some, so I need to go through every single one and make sure they're good enough for my customer.
Quality control, guys.
It just means, I think, this autumn I'm going to have to start foraging a lot of rowan berries and hawthorn berries ready for next season.
Nice.
And for those who don't know, hawthorn is the witch's tree. Symbolises love at Beltane on Midsummer's Day, Eve. It's good for the heart. I think a lot of people make teas out of this, but also lots of people use it for magical workings as well. But obviously I wouldn't know any of this because I'm plastic.
Plastic fantastic. Well, I'll let you crack on.
Should we go down and have a look at it? Nice. I live in that.
Under the boughs where the shadows play, the wind hums songs at the break of day. Whispering pines, secrets untold, carrying tales only the forest holds. Moonlight spills through the velvet dark, etching patterns, leaving its mark. The roots stretch deep.
Well, good morning, guys. I've absolutely been really rubbish at filming the hanging of the door side of it. But as you can see, it's in place. We got the frame in, all fitted. It's all nice. Got the handle on. The windows all looking good, and I'll show you what it looks like inside. Ooh, climb on up. So just inside, we've got some lovely curtains now. And we've got the doorknobs, hanging knob things. And then obviously the window furniture is now on, so you can see what it looks like. So we can try and do this one-handed. So open the window, old school. Yeah, so there we go. So we can open the window at like 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it's all nice. So just what I got to do now is just concentrate on tidying up this, put some quadrant in, obviously where we didn't have a frame before and it slightly fits different. If I was to buy timber, I probably would have got something a bit wider so it was stuck out there and finish it nice. But obviously using reclaimed pallets and breaking them up, you get them by what you got. So I've got some quadrant I'm just going to put down here just to take that edge in nicely into there. But yeah, I'm happy with that door so far. I mean, I say so far, that's it finished. I'm happy with the door. Yeah, a few little adjustments I got to do on the window. I just put a rubber seal round on the inside. You probably can't see, I'll open it outside. Yeah, so around the outside here, I've just got some rubber seal. So when it fits on there flushly. So I'll do the handle, there we go. Yeah, so when we shut the window, it will all end up being flush. So the rubber squeeze to make it nice watertight. All in order, I must say. I'm happy with that. And if you're wondering about the stained glass, you can see on the picture we posted, basically it's on the fridge. It wasn't as nice as it looked. It wasn't like a decal. It was more like a sticker than a decal that it's meant to be. So it's supposed to be in a stained glass, but when we put it on the glass, it wasn't as bright as we hoped. And on the outside, it was just white. So that looks a bit shit. So at the moment, we've got nothing. So we will look at that at a future day. Right, let's crack on and get these bits of quadrant on.
That's pure laziness right there. Let's take my phone away from you, Papa. Sausages from Grandma. Doesn't have to move off his bed.
We got a salad.
Is that nice, puppy? Is that nice? Oh yeah, that's so good. Oh. The light on.
Look at that thing of beauty.
Nice.
Starving. Absolute starving. Nice. So there you go, guys. That's the quadrant all in now. Looks a bit tidier. Finishes off that edge quite nice. Just takes it from that going into the frame, both sides and across the top. And that's those wonderful curtains that beautiful Billie made, which matches in with the rest of the one. Another job done is all the potting, repotting for our tomato plants and our strawberry plants. And all the things are growing lovely. And let's see what's happening inside here. Look at that. Magical, magical. Oh, crush one. Let's go to the other side, see what's over here. It's all coming on lovely. Another thing we've got also is on this stick. Can't really see them in lovely little mushrooms, lights going up. So that's quite snazzy. Try and film them when it's dark. But yeah. So that's today complete.
Engine humming a gospel on the blacktop highway. Got that wild in my soul, doing things my way. Got this dirt under my nails from the hedgerow's deep roots. Finding my own kind of heaven in these travel-worn boots.